Yes, lads, hope we're good. Welcome back to another video. So today is quite a special one. And if you have a short attention span, then it's probably not for you because it's going to be a long haul video. And I want to deliver a lot of value for you fellas out there and give you the full backstory behind myself, my transformation, and show you exactly how you can implement it into your very own life. And this is exactly how I made a 360 transformation, built a world-class physique, and reached peak performance in my body, business, and relationships using the Mastery Method. As you can see, this is me on the left-hand side when I was about 17. On the right-hand side, this is 10 years down the line. Right, this is 10 years down the line when I'm 27 years old. I travel between Bali and Dubai. I live where I want. I've got complete time freedom, location freedom, physique freedom, mindset freedom. I have an incredible relationship, incredible body. I run a high performance business, coaching ambitious men on how to take it to the top, personally, professionally, physically, and psychologically. And the guy on the left would never have thought that to be true. He would never have thought that could have been possible, but he had a mission and a dream and he was inspired to take it all the way. But there was a couple of roadblocks in which I faced. And you can see on the left, I was around about 47 kilo there. And on the right hand side, I'm 84 kilo. So a fair bit of a quantum leap has been made over the last 10 years. And I want to show you guys that it's not just about the physique, it's definitely part of the process, part of the puzzle, but it's not all about the physique. And I want to dive into that today. So how did this all happen? How did this all work, right? Because when you see the results like that, you probably think, he's on steroids, he's on gear, he must have good genetics. It was none of that. But if you don't believe me, well, to be honest with you, I wouldn't either. I didn't think this level of success, this level of transformation could have happened. But if I was lying, then I would not be making this video because I would not be authentic, I'd be a fraud, and I'd be pulling the wool over my dear brother's eyes, and that's something I do not want to do. So the shocking thing is, guys, I was not born with good genetics. I was skinny, fat, my mum and dad weren't, the strongest, most sexy humans in the world. I failed miserably at school. I left with a few hires, but I was actually targeted in class as the biggest class clown, the worst performing student in my year. I spent years wasting time, taking drugs, binge drinking, wasting so many years, guys, so many years. I used to fake enthusiasm. I feel like I used to wear a mask showing up to events, whether it be networking, social situations, even seeing my clients just wearing a mask, faking it until I would make it. But in reality, I was just deeply unsatisfied and unhappy with the life I was leading and the life I was living. I was avoiding self-responsibility and I was actually scared of growth. I was scared to fail. I was scared if I actually went all in and I actually failed, then what people would think of me. I had to also start at zero. I didn't have a wealthy mum and dad. I didn't have a trust fund, a dig out. Everything I've ever done has been bootlegged. It's literally been bootlegged from the very start. I built it from a second-hand iPhone that my girlfriend gave me, God bless her, an Acer laptop that was like £100 second-hand. And it was just super, grassroots. Everything I've done, this whole entrepreneurial journey, this whole physique development coaching journey, all super grassroots. And in every relationship, right, I always lacked courage to actually lead with true confidence and be who I truly want to be. I was always scared of being my full, authentic self. And it took me years, guys, years to crack the code. And, you can see in the images here, this was me only a few years back, completely different guy, different lifestyle, taking drugs, smoking, drinking, every fucking day. I was lost, my mental health was in the toilet. I even crashed my car, wrote it off because I fell asleep at the wheel because I was so burnt out. And I put other people's life at risk, put my own life at risk. And to be honest, me now reflecting back at that, yes, it's a scar now, but I tell you what, it was a wound that did not heal for a long time. I carried a lot of guilt and shame with that. And I want to show you guys today how I've managed to transition from that period of my life to where I'm at now. So who is this video for, right? If you relate with me on any level, you're a high performance guy, you want to build an elite level physique, you have a strong mindset, but you've not really hit your full potential, you've not really tapped all the way in and hit full transcendence. You've maybe scratched the surface, you're doing well in, business, relationships, but you know yourself, you're not where you want to be physically or mentally. There's something missing, right? So men who want to lose stubborn body fat while stacking on lean muscle tissue simultaneously, those who are tired of feeling sluggish and uninspired, men who know they're high performers and want to reach their full potential, and men who are sick of being average and want to tap into their peak, along with those who value true meaning and personal growth as a man. If this is you, this video will do so much for you. I can honestly say so. Whereas, there's always got to be a whereas. This video is not for men who are scared and aren't ready to commit to a massive lifestyle overhaul that is going to lead to real results. Those who want a quick fix and don't want a real lifestyle change that allows them to operate with high performance. Men who don't value real change and like taking the easy route in life. And those who are fine with being average, being an average male, a little simp that is weak, uninspiring, lacking direction in their own life. And men who only care about what other people think and don't validate or value their own mission. I see a lot of guys live outwardly rather than internally. And this is a crazy thing. When they only care about the material, the possessions, and only validate themselves and their success based on what they have rather than who they are, they find themselves deeply unsatisfied, uninspired, and living for other people rather than trying to build and create a life for themselves that is truly inspiring. And I want to change that because that was me for a long time, guys. So here's the raw, honest truth. You know yourself, guys. Personal development is absolutely key, but applying it across all areas, this is where you actually struggle, right? Being an across-the-board guy, physique, mindset, lifestyle, spirit, all of those areas covered. You're driven and you're obsessed with growth, but you often find yourself distracted. So we want to course correct that as soon as we can. But don't worry, I am not here as a coach, as a leader, as a mentor. I'm not going to let modern life steal your potential like it nearly did mine. I would not let that happen. I'm here to serve every single day, and I want you to walk away from this video inspired and excited to take things all the way to the top. If you're similar to me, you value freedom, the finer things in life, you enjoy travel and experiences, you want to experience all the things in life that are rich with purpose, meaning, but you feel the pressure of how to balance business success with a real fulfilling, deep, purpose-driven life, and you crave connection and being around like-minded men, but yet you've not yet found your tribe. If this is you, then guys, this is going to be a killer for you. So if you want to be who you need to be, I want to show you the exact strategy and path. Let's talk about the mistakes that are keeping you from actually reaching full transcendence across the board, guys. So there's inconsistency in your own current habits. You go hard for a while but burn out and fall off track very easily. You're all or nothing. You have these kind of weird burnout cycles where you push really hard in business and fitness and relationships, and you scale too hard and fast and forget about yourself along the way. Next thing you know, you're calling in sick, taking days off work, or planning a little trip away just to kind of get your batteries recharged, which is completely unnecessary. Your life, your business, everything should work synergistically. You know, you are your business, you are your own energy, and when your energy is on point, everything else falls into place. In chasing external validation, you focus too much on how other guys perceive you. You want to be deemed as and looked at as successful, yet you don't actually feel it. You know, you might have the clothes, the cars, you might have some money in the bank, but you don't feel successful in your heart and your head, and you know it's taking up a lot of your bandwidth, it's robbing your power, and it's stealing you and your momentum from going all the way to the top. And you also have too much comparison, measuring yourself against others rather than your own internal growth. And this is a big problem I see. So many guys compare themselves horizontally rather than vertically. They look at all their friends that they work with, hang out with, drink with, and they realize to themselves, you know what, I'm quite good here, I'm the best out of a bad bunch, at least I'm better than Bob, at least I'm better than Johnny. But in reality, you should be always comparing vertically, looking at those who inspire you, those who have the results you want in certain domains, and following through on the breadcrumbs and footsteps in which they have laid out for you to lap up essentially and create the very best life for yourself. So in case you don't know actually anything about me, who I am, this is a little bit of a brief backstory. As you can see on the photos on the right hand side here, super small, little quirky, Yeah, skinny fat kid with crazy hair, all this kind of stuff. But on the right hand side, living in luxury villas every single week, have a world class lean 8% body fat physique, stacked muscle, confident as ever, feeling the best I've ever felt in every aspect of my life. But guys, I started ground zero. I was a stoner, I was a drug head, I had no purpose whatsoever in life. I developed anxiety from the concoction of substances I was taking on a weekly basis, and I was constantly burnt out and always avoiding real challenge. I was always shying away, blaming other people, playing the victim, and essentially looking for a way out of every opportunity that seemed too hard to deal with, which now looking back makes me sick. I think that's disgusting. And I stayed stagnant for years, guys, stuck, spinning my wheels, feeling frustrated, and had so much resentment, so much disgust at my own lack of progress. It was horrible. But however, I finally committed. I finally went all in and made the best possible system for men to reach their own peak flow in life, all areas align with their purpose, their mission, whilst building a world-class physique and mindset that actually lasts. But there's a few mistakes you don't even know that you're probably making right now. And I want to address them because these were areas in which, when I got into my first cycle of growth and change and progression, this is where I fell flat on my face on all the time. I used to operate from stress, right? I used to mistake hustle for productivity. Just do more, bro. More in, more in, more in. But that always led to fear and scarcity rather than having the mindset shift of abundance, freedom, flow, where things actually attract to you because your frequency is so high, because you're operating from a sheer place of being the identity of the man in which you now need to be, rather than chasing an outcome which quite frankly does not exist. I used to live day to day with ego-driven decisions, choosing the hardest path instead of the smartest one. You've all heard the quote, work smarter, not harder. I bet all you guys are doing this. You're grinding, you're hustling, you're putting in the hours, but you're not getting the result. You're not seeing the tangible process or outcome from any of this. And it's only going to lead to burnout. And then you ignore the recovery. You've overtrained, you've underestimated the power of rest, and you find yourself, like I've touched on in the previous slides, guys, searching for a weekend off, searching for a holiday, calling in sick, and just feeling so low vibes, so low energy, so out of sorts with your own moral compass and value system that your internal GPS is going off the charts trying to course correct you, but you can't listen to it. You can't listen to it because you're so blinded by all the hustle that's in front of you. And there's a few things that you're trying to do as well, but just simply shouldn't. And this is where I fell into a trap of for a long goddamn time. Trying to train like an influencer, chasing aesthetics over performance. When you lean into the performance component and you're a high performance man, you actually find yourself in a position where your testosterone, your energy, your performance inside and outside the gym is 10x, because you're not just trying to starve yourself into losing some weight, trying to look at all these guys that are on performance enhancing drugs and copy their Instagram highlight reel workouts, which quite frankly are bullshit. You're over-optimizing your routine, spending more time planning over executing. You just sit there in a state of over-procrastination, paralysis by analysis, we could call it, thinking about 110 amazing things to implement and do, but yet nothing gets done. And then copying successful people, which I do believe, when I wrote this down, I was going to question myself, but you should follow the breadcrumbs and take the principles. But if you mimic other people in their life and how they operate, instead of developing your own unique strategy, what's going to happen is, again, that moral value compass will be going crazy internally, and you're going to feel very out of alignment. And when you've set goals but they're out of alignment, then you're never going to be aligned with your goals, guys. So the mastery method was actually built based upon all of these struggles, these challenges, these stressful periods of my life in which I went through, so I could go from zero to hero. Build an apex physique, a masculine man's physique, lean, strong, athletic, powerful, confident. This is the exact method I have used myself personally and designed to transform my life, my habits, my self-worth, my performance, my mentality, and help over 500 men along the way. And now I've actually decided to break all of these steps down for you so you have your own individual blueprint to operate from, which is just going to 10x your results in every domain of life. So the mastery method is built up from 4 simple steps and phases. This 4-step ascension will not only allow you to optimize your health, your testosterone, your physique, but will change your life forever. The Stabilize, Build, Thrive and Mastery effect will completely alter every aspect of your current existence. Inside the stabilization phase, we are going to be building the perfect foundation for you to operate from. Habits, lifestyle, systems to operate from, so you're in complete flow state, whilst crafting the ideal diet and training formula so you can actually scale it on solid foundations. Then build. We're going to shred all unnecessary body fat from your frame and build a man that you would admire. Build a lean, athletic, strong, competent physique whilst mastering your mindset and setting you up for long-term growth and momentum across the board. Then the Thrive phase. Perfecting the process for long-term sustainability, consistency and results so it feels effortless. You're in complete flow. You are just vibing across the board whilst optimizing your hormones and mentality for future success so you can lead nicely into mastery and reach peak performance in body, business and life by becoming the man you always needed to be and operating day to day with complete certainty. So Stabilize. Stabilize is a 30-day phase. We're going to reset your baseline energy levels with prescribed mental and physical growth habits, improve your insulin sensitivity, and prime your body for training, health, and cognitive performance so your body is ready and primed for any manipulations we make to your diet or training. We're going to rebuild a complete diet strategy and structure high-performance routines around your life so it complements rather than complicates your existence so you can stay sharp and aligned. And we're going to rewire your brain and belief systems for untapped confidence and self-assurance. The build phase is my favourite because this is where the real results come through. But we're going to enter a rapid recomp where we're going to shred all unnecessary body fat off your physique. We're going to sculpt the new you, completely shape up the frame and have you feeling confident, jacked and lean. We're going to construct a plan and system that allows you to train effectively like a machine every week without fail. No burnout, no fatigue, no injuries, just consistency guaranteed. Balancing strength, pump and stretch techniques to advance your physique and performance so you're feeling primed, rested, recovered every single day so you can go again. And some of our clients, even guys that work 90-hour weeks, CEOs, execs, they train 7 days a week because of this effect is so impactful in their life. It makes them feel better and it actually influences their energy every single day. And then we can optimize intensity over volume and building in the 1-3-5 method, which is my special training technique in which I use for strength, performance and set and rep ranges, which allows men to improve their testosterone recovery and strength every week, week on week without fail. So the Thrive phase is another 30-day sprint where we're going to biohack the body for peak performance and energy, perfecting your sleep routines and your work-life balance to foster a better flow with your truest, deepest values, whilst 10xing your testosterone levels through natural approaches to bring more drive, more energy and more confidence to each and every single day. And then implement the peak performance effect for stress management and androgen and cortisol management so your health, your energy, your performance is elite and you're not carrying inflammation, stress, digestive issues, any cognitive fatigue. You are literally feeling your best self every single day. Inside the mastery phase, guys, another 30-day push. We're going to reset your internal value system to reach complete physical and mental abundance so you are in a state of alignment. You are completely true to yourself and your authentic character. We're going to drive lean tissue and fat metabolization to morph you into peak state as a man. This is where we're jacking on muscle week after week, but getting leaner as you go because we're running the rapid recomp effect. So you look great in the boardroom, but even better in the bedroom, if you know what I mean. We're also going to build in recovery strategies that allow you to push life, body and business all at the same time without any burnout. And create your level 10 self by deep diving on your identity and discovering your deepest purpose in life. So everything you now do moving forward is completely clear, authentic, aligned, and you never self-sabotage ever again, falling into the shit cycle in which you previously have built for yourself by becoming your own biggest limiting factor and glass ceiling, which usually is the biggest issue for so many ambitious guys. Because what you don't know, you don't know. And you need new keys to unlock new doors, guys. And if you want to take it to the top, doing what you've always done is only going to give you what you've always got. So the Mastery Method is designed to maximize your quality of life by building the best version of you, not only ensuring your body looks amazing, but your health, mindset and energy are in peak physical condition. My clients have proven time and time again that this is the exact blueprint needed for long-term physical and mental success, whilst having a body that actually turns head. Just look at these results. All of these guys sitting about 8 to 9% body fat, working busy 60+ hour weeks, having kids, family, relationships, social lives, but just dominating across the board. The Mastery Method, guys, this is the one-stop shop proven solution for driven men that do not want to settle for average, allowing them to finally tap in and reach high performance in all areas of life. And guys, now that you understand this full flow, this full setup, this full blueprint, and understand how everything works, I do have an offer for you. If you're a guy right now that is lacking that confidence physically, you're low in energy, low in focus, and you're sick and tired of having a sub-level physique, and you're truly, and I mean this, you are ready, you are all in for this, and you're ready to look amazing with your top off, make an insane physical and mental transformation, and you're actually prepared to become the ultimate version of yourself, mentally, physically, psychologically, spiritually, with your routines, your habits, across the board, guys, everything, then now is your time. If you are ready to realign your mission, your vision, whilst building this physique that you've always wanted, dominating across the board, then I want to allow you the opportunity to win with me, with my team. Guys, this is going to be candid. I'm looking for more clients. I'm looking for more guys similar to me, similar to these guys that I've helped already, that want to take it to the top. If this is you, hit the link below in the description of this video. You can either book in for a call or just fill out the inquiry, and myself and the team will be back in touch with you straight away, and we can see exactly what we can now do for you to see your situation, understand who you are, what you want, where you're going, and how we can best get you there, and see if you're going to be a perfect fit for what we now offer. Guys, I will see you in the next one. Much love from yours truly. I hope you all have an amazing day. I always like to say this, but I love you guys. I hate what you're doing to yourselves. It needs to change, and I'll see you very, very soon. Big love, guys.